We must not be afraid. Anyone who starts to get scared will lose everything right away. But it's absolutely necessary to understand what might happen. And we need to be ready for any actions from our possible future adversaries. They do many things to their own detriment. It seems like, well, they definitely won't do this or that because it harms them. But they do it anyway, idiots. Please excuse me, conductor. What is that supposed to be? To a large extent, thanks to the efforts of businesses and the energy of entrepreneurial work, Russia's economy is demonstrating resilience and growth. Growth that was meaningful both for our country and for the global economy as a whole. The year before last, GDP grew by 4.1%, and last year by 4.3%. You just mentioned the defenders, those who are engaged in military service. I have to say, I want to highlight this as well. Forgive me, please, I won't interrupt anymore, but this is very important. After all, these are also people from your own work collectives. I want to draw your attention to the following. While the Kiev authorities are carrying out forced mobilization, catching people on the Kupwa streets like stray dogs, our guys are joining up voluntarily. They go of their own accord. So, as you know, our recruitment, well, they're managing to round up about 30,000 people now, right? But with us, 50 to 60,000 guys come forward on their own every month, including from your workplaces. We encountered this situation around the turn of 2018 to 2019, which was a notable time frame when the agricultural sector in Russia had, by that point, essentially gained enough momentum to support its own development. In fact, during this period, the sector began to fulfill all the basic needs of the Russian food market, providing the necessary products and resources required to meet the fundamental demands of consumers throughout the country. And back then, agricultural producers told me directly in a face-to-face meeting, just don't let anyone back in. Because if they come with their huge subsidies, they all cheat in reality. Everyone signs documents under the World Trade Organization, the WTO, right? Some things are prohibited, you can't subsidize this or that. But hidden subsidies are provided in huge amounts and create enormous advantages, including in our market. Now, foolishly, they've banned their own companies from working here. Well, we can see it. People are reaching out to me. Even big businesses want to come back. Well, by all means, please. Here, but this is very important. Alexei was right here. First of all, we need to look at how everyone behaved. They stopped selling furniture here. So, what? Belarus used to make good furniture even before. So, God bless you. And now we've started making it ourselves, you see? And not worse, maybe even better. That's what I want to draw attention to. Alexei said those who transferred money to the AFU, need to apologize. No, that's not it. No, that's definitely not enough. Of course, we must take into account the behavior of our partners over the past 3 years. Well, of course, without this, it's also impossible to treat things humanely. There were companies that didn't want to leave. They left in tears, honestly, but still in tears. The pressure was such that they said they'll destroy our business overseas, won't let us process payments, and will cause us harm even in Europe itself. But we all know who they are. We absolutely need to look at all these issues from a pragmatic point of view. Listen to me. Is it beneficial for us if a particular company comes here? Then we should let them in. You know, I'll put it simply, in plain terms. Is it not beneficial? Then we need to find 1,000 reasons why this or that company shouldn't be here. And among those 1,000 reasons, 999 will fully comply with WTO requirements, I assure you. Yes. And we'll argue about the one in court. We must not be afraid. Anyone who starts to get scared will lose everything right away. But it's absolutely necessary to understand what might happen. And we need to be ready for any actions from our possible future adversaries. They do many things to their own detriment. It seems like, well, they definitely won't do this or that because it harms them. But they do it anyway, idiots. Please excuse me. But, well, what else can you say? Their economies, the leading economies of the world, are going into recession. They fall into recession just to harm us. It's like buying a ticket and not taking the trip just to spite the conductor. What is that supposed to be? One of the main problems of Russia's current economy is high inflation. And here, the task is complicated. We need to bring down inflation without creating conditions, just as Alexei mentioned in his speech, where the economy itself gets frozen. It's necessary to achieve a soft, gentle landing that would allow for a situation in which the central bank could lower the key interest rate.